I raise my hand and raise your family. I'm playing. These don't be no gangsters, they be paying it. Yeah. They ain't dead, they just moved to the county. Them out that S-class, I guess you won't see the problem. I know her, who I'm.
We are north of the border in Toronto, and the retractable roof is closed for comfort. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Boston Red Sox and the Miami Marlins. The Fish look to match the longest winning streak in baseball history. Coming up next. Caleb Smith is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Marlins. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, D-Roll, we've got a couple of teams playing some good baseball right now. Unfortunately, a winning streak for one of these teams is going to end today, but boy, this is a great matchup here.
Yeah, I'm excited to call this one with you two guys. Definitely. The two teams playing top of their game right now, really playing well. Both come in on winning streaks. We're going to see who's able to execute in this one.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to get a chance to watch Xander Bogaerts do his thing. He's slugging over .550 on the season. A lot of home runs, a lot of doubles. That's elite power. That's elite slugger territory. Not a lot of guys in the game get to that territory, even some of the really good ones.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. Here's the first pitch to him. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled away. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Man, not sure if he was trying to send a message early in the game or what, but I sure hope this doesn't carry over to the rest of the game. Sometimes things like this early in the game really sets the tone for problems later, but I hope that's not the case.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Devers stands at first with 1 out. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Yeah, Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the game, I think. Consistent and well-respected, accurate strike zone.
D-Bro, you hit it right there. He makes you bring the ball over the plate. We'll give a little bit off the strike zone. I think the one thing that's important that he does, he has the same strike zone in the first inning. You'll see that same strike zone in the 9th.
The 1-2. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. Gone! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 24 home runs for him on the season, and that gives the Red Sox a 2-0 lead.
Batting fourth.
Into the box now, David Price. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Still only one out in the inning. Strike two, swinging just out in front of the slider.
He's going to step out of the box, adjust his batting gloves, and pray he gets the exact same pitch as that one, because if it comes again, we like to refer to that one in the biz as a cement mixer.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string, throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball two.
I don't know if that was discipline or whether he's just not swinging the bat at all, but hey, at least he's making the pitcher throw a few more pitches.
The 2-2 to first. Cooper moving to his right, and he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. First offering on its way. Strike taken up in the zone. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
The 0-2 once more. Popped him up. Castro waits on it. And that ends the inning. So the Red Sox strike for two on the 2-run homer. On to the bottom of the first from Rogers Center. It's now 2-0 Boston. David Price gets the ball for the Red Sox in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low threes, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Now at the plate, Miguel Rojas. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. It's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
The 1-1 home. High in the air out to center field. Bradley is there. One away. Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I think they have to be hoping for more out of Curtis Granderson. He's coming off a month where he hit in the low 200s. I mean, he barely put up any resistance at all. That's not what you expect for him, and I'm sure he's working hard to try to figure it out and turn things around.
So striding in, Brian Anderson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch on its way. And he gets ahead 0-1. One out, nobody on. Price, a 6'5" left-hander, comes into today's second in the American League and All-Star voting among starters, so it looks very likely he'll be rewarded for his efforts this year.
Yeah, and he's been having an excellent season to date, making a push towards that All-Star game. Hey, fans, get out there and vote. This guy sits in second place, but I'm sure he'd like to be named starter.
On to first, and the Price is right here, 2 away.
Batting third, the first baseman, Garrett Cooper.
And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Slapped hard the opposite way. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Maybe a rug burner 2 after that one as we get another look at it here. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Next up for the Red Sox, Mitch Moreland, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. A swing by Moreland and a ball soaring to right field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Mitch Moreland with a solo home run, number 14 on the season, as the Red Sox have moved out 3-0.
I can tell you one thing, you might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Batting 7.
In now, Christian Vasquez, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He comes in with 16 home runs on the season so far. Set to deliver the 0-1. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside.
Well, I'll tell you, if he wants to turn things around, that pitch is one he's going to have to start locating a lot better.
The 1-1 is looked at off the plate for a ball. And he comes back with a gorgeous slider there for strike 2. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Striding in for Boston, Brock Holt, and the home away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. The 2-2. Popped up. Walker over to his right, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and in to hit next it'll be the left-handed batter Jackie Bradley Jr. First pitch of the at-bat. And that's on the outside corner for a strike.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
2 out, nobody on. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Still 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. The Red Sox tack on 1 more thanks to the solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. Boston leads it 3-0. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Neil Walker. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0.
Love jumping out to an early 3-0 lead, but this game is far from over. A lot of innings left to be played. He's going to have to continue to execute out on that mound.
The 1-0 home is a ball below the zone. Nope. 3-0. There's Starlin Castro. He'll follow next. Taking all the way that time. It's 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now, 3-2. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
Standing in, Starlin Castro. We take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July. He's set. Here it comes. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
Now the 1-0. The swing and a miss, strike 1. Line drive to center field, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Batting 6, the left fielder, Curtis.
It is Curtis Granderson. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Here's Price now on 1-0. That's by him for strike one. Walker on second. Castro on at first with nobody out. Hit hard up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Tight spot. Bases loaded. Nobody out. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Down the third baseline. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Not on that one as it's fouled away and the count holds at 1-2. Bases loaded here. Nobody out. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now Price misses here on 2-2 and he runs it full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Three-two pitch. Popped him up. Devers is there for it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And let's focus our attention on super utility man Brock Holt. Have glove will travel. He packs them all. This guy, and he plays them all above adequately. From third base, second, both outfield spots, and creates havoc on the base paths. This guy is a manager's dream.
So striding forward now, Jorge Alfaro. Bases are loaded, so he's looking to get his guys right back into this one. Now the first pitch here from Price. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Count now a ball and a strike. And a pitch taken here. It's now 2-1 to the Miami backstop.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
And there's a line drive base hit to left field. And that'll put him on the board as it's now a 3-1 contest.
Batting ninth, the center fielder,
Martin Prado now, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First offering on its way. Lays off 1-0.
This is a situation where you have to step out of the box and tell yourself, my job is to get the runner in from third. It'd be nice to gap one and get them both in, but you want to take a little pressure off you offensively and just focus on being productive.
2 balls, no strikes to the Miami center fielder.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Fly ball right down the line and left. Benintendi in pursuit. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And get a step closer. It's a sac fly to make it a 3-2 game now.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
Ready for another chance? Miguel Rojas, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he takes ball 1.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
The 1-0. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
The 2-0 pitch. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. Seared down the first baseline. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. The tying run is in to score from second. It's a 3-3 game. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Striding in once again, Brian Anderson. 3 across so far in the inning and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
Here comes the first pitch. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a cold strike.
Man, I really like the way this lineup is making this guy work today. You're going to see the bullpen getting going here soon.
The 0-1 offering. Liner in there for a base hit. And that'll bring in the go-ahead run from third. It's now a 4-3 game.
Boy, he had to be sitting on a fastball, hero, right there, because he pulls this one and gets the barrel to it to drive that runner in from third.
Yeah, Dan, you could tell he was sitting all over it. You don't get to a fastball like that without knowing it's coming. Nice piece of hit.
Stepping in now, Garrett Cooper, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Here's the 1-0. That's wide, 2-0. Four runs here in this half inning. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Betts on the run. He's not going to get it. And a two-out rally continues. And the second run will score as they open things up a bit now, 6-3.
This thing was a double or more the second it left his bat. He really drove it well, and it ended up one-hopping the wall out there. And more importantly, he picks up 2 RBI along the way.
Here's Neil Walker. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 268 the average for him coming in. 5 homers and 21 driven in. Behind 0-2 now. Hit back up the middle. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Well, you know, Vero, every pitcher loves that. Shortstop does a great job just to knock that ball down and keep it from the outfield to keep that runner from advancing all the way to home.
Yeah, and as a former middle infielder, Dan, we love this stuff. This is what gets you jacked up, trying to save runs for your pitcher, give you another chance to execute and get us out of this inning.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's a 7-3 ball game.
Man, it's been like BP for these guys all game long. Getting production from just about everyone in the lineup. That's the 7th run they played it in this inning alone. There's not much more else to say.
Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that's going to be all this afternoon for David Price. So the pitching line will not be kind to him here this afternoon, as he just pretty much could not get anything working. Matt Barnes is going to come on in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway. Curtis Granderson will be his first assignment here as they'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. He's set and the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. 7 runs have crossed the plate in the inning. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0. Hey. 2-1 now.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
The 2-1 home. It is strike 2 swinging. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Standing in now, Caleb Smith, as he'll take a breaking ball then off the plate for ball 1.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2. Walker on third, Castro at second, Granderson at first, 2 out in the inning. The 2-1 home. This is line to left. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And this one bounds around against the wall. And the second run will score as well.
Boy, Dero, talk about adding insult to injury right there. And the pitcher gets a 2 RBI base hit.
Yeah, and if he throws a gem, Dan, without question, he's getting his name in the box. He's all over the box score in this one. Ribbies, innings pitched, strikeouts, all of the above.
Into the box now, Jorge Alfaro, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Ready with the 1-0. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. A long inning as they've hung a 9 spot on him to this point. Hey. 2-1. And he fouls this one off. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
The 3-2 pitch. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. 12 home runs for him now thus far, as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Well, that ball right there was right up in the happy zone. It doesn't take much to drive one out of the ballpark when you connect on a high pitch like that. The backspin carried that one right out of here.
The center fielder, number 14, Martin.
In now, Martin Prado, as he sends it on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But not before 12 men cross the plate here as they really break this game open. We've played 2 full. The Marlins lead it 12-3. Here's Mookie Betts. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
First pitch on its way. And now a swing and a routine fly ball out towards center. Prado has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. So one gone now as you take a look there at the standings in the National League East, and you see where the Marlins find themselves entering play today. Rafael Devers the next to bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Stepping in now, Xander Bogaerts. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Two balls and no strikes for Bogaerts.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
Now the 2-0. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. Devers leads off first with one away. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Now the payoff pitch home. Popped high in the air. Alfaro has a play, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting fourth, the pitcher, Matt Barnes.
Now to the plate is the Red Sox pitcher, Matt Barnes, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. Changeup called strike 1. Two out with the man at first. One and one to the Boston pitcher. Outside, 2-1.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. High in the air out to center field. Prado has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. One left for the Red Sox. They're down a bunch. It's 12-3. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. They've obviously got a double-digit total in the hits column, but perhaps just as impressive is that they've not struck out a single time today. That's about as rare as it gets in today's sport. So they have a lot to feel good about right now, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi. Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, Miguel Rojas singled home a run in his last time up.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Good take there to lay off the high fastball. Bounce to first. Moreland is there, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The right fielder, number 15, Brian Anderson.
Settling in now, Brian Anderson. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
One out, nobody on. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 and 2.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers.
Now
they just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
Standing in now, Garrett Cooper, as he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Chasing after it is Bradley. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They lead it big, though. It's 12-3. Eliezer Hernandez answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Stepping up to the plate, Andrew Benintendi. He flew out in his last at-bat.
The left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. The 1-1. He pulls this one into right. Anderson is there to put it away for route number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
There's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Throw into second, and he'll get in there safely. So some real problems out there that time, as it'll wind up in E7. Stepping in, Christian Vasquez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1. Vasquez is considered one of the best defensive catchers in the game today. He often gets praise for his work behind the plate, and I know a lot of pitchers have made it clear that his presence back there adds a level of comfort that not many others can replicate.
And Matty, I don't know if he's always going to be a favorite for the Gold Glove, but you walk around this clubhouse, you hear these pitchers rave about throwing to this guy. That's all I need to hear.
Up high, 2-1 now. Hernandez, a right-hander who stands an even 6 feet. This is his first year at the big league level. Moreland leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now. Brock Holt, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. There's a line drive, base hit to left field. Throw comes into third now, so they're at the corners here with only 1 out.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Here's Brock Holt now, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He popped out in his first trip. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Fouled off. The 1-1. Grounded down the third baseline. Walker's got it. Zips it to Castro for 1. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
Looked like that might be an inning-ending double play off the bat, but that was some great hustle to beat the throw at first. Keeps the inning alive, and more importantly, he gets an RBI because of it.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
Hey, this guy's been slumping at the plate. Saw his average fall below 240 prior to this at bat. That knock had to feel good.
Into the box now, Mookie Betts, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw over to third here, and it's too late as he's in there. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
3-1 now.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
Second and third, 2 away. Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. He spoils another one, and will do it again. Another payoff pitch. Full count still. The next 3-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. To third. Oh, it takes a nasty hop, and he's unable to haul it in. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at the deficit. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. At the plate, Rafael Devers. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. First offering on its way. Now a swing and a bouncing ball for Castro at second. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before things explode. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits here. 1 error in the inning and a couple of men left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Marlins lead this one 12-5. Coming to the plate now, Neil Walker, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Well, if you're looking for pop, he definitely has more pop, more home run potential hitting from the left side. This is his power side.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. Comes set with the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1. Here's the 3-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Now the payoff pitch home is taken, but called strike 3 as he might have gotten a little extra off the plate that time.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Starlin Castro.
So digging in now, Starlin Castro. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Curveball taken for a strike on the inside.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
Bases are empty, one man out. And it's fouled away. Here it comes. Breaking ball called third strike as that catches the zone for out number 2.
Big curveball for the strikeout there. That came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Into the box, Curtis Granderson, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Ready with the 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they're going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch.
Nope.
The 0-2 is a breaking pitch taken for a ball, 1-2.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Ball 2.
2 strikes.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Take there by Granderson as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2, you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Eliezer Hernandez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. Granderson, the runner at first with 2 gone. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Miami as the lead holds at 12-5. So coming to the plate, Xander Bogaerts. He had that 2-run home run back in the first, making him 1 for 2 so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses for ball 1.
Hey, great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
Slow little grounder left side. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. It's fair to say that early on, at least, the runs have come in bunches here this afternoon. A high-scoring affair thus far, and we're only in the 5th inning. J.D. Martinez will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
For the Red Sox, number 28, J.D. Martinez.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. The 1-0 home is taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Ground ball foul down the left side. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Takes this the other way to right. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. The throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Now that was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Stepping in now, Andrew Benintendi, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now the 1-0 is taken, strike 1. Five runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
Fastball well outside. Here now the 2-2. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it into third base now, as I believe that'll be scored as a wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Another full count offering on its way, and he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. There to play it is Walker, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the first baseman, Mitch Moreland.
Digging in once again, Mitch Moreland. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a ball, 1-0. In his career, Moreland has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. The 1-0 delivery. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. The 1-1 is in off the plate. 5 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Here now the 2-2. Fouled away. Changeup misses, and it's full 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Turned on down the line, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat, and another foul ball. The next 3-2. Another one sent foul. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Fouled off. The next 3-2. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact.
6 fouls in a row. This is turning into one of those epic at-bats. Who's going to blink first? Is the pitcher going to continue to attack the zone, or is the hitter going to come outside it?
And he struck him out as this epic battle goes to the pitcher, and the side is finally retired. Red Sox leave 1. That's not going to help when the score reads 12-5. Heath Hembry gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Trying to pick things up where we left off. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
The last at bat, Nettie D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
1 ball, no strikes to count. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
The 2-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2. To short, hit hard. Gloved by Bogarts. And a Low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on.
The center fielder.
So that'll go into the books as an E6, and he'll be kicking himself over that one. So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Martin Prado. First pitch of the at-bat. In there, and it's 0-1. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. One and one, the count to Martin Prado. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike two. Alfaro aboard here at first with nobody out. Softly hit out to short. Hope for one. On to first, and they get the double play, but boy, was he ever upended at second base.
Shortstop,
So base is empty now after the double play. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Miguel Rojas. First delivery to him on the way. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. 2 out, nobody on. And boy, big problems here to start this at bat. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, sped him up, slowed him down. It's got him down 0-2. I think he could pretty much go anywhere right here. I'd be surprised if anything misses over the heart of the plate.
That misses 1-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And a diving effort, but it's out of his reach. A foul ball. Hembry has tossed over 30 innings so far this season and sports a respectable ERA just under 3.50. And it's fouled away. He'll try again 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher grind for everything.
Another full count pitch home. Too high, and that cost him ball 4.
The batter, the right fielder, Brian.
Standing in, Brian Anderson. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. In there for strike one. The 0-1 pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2 out with the man at first. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
I would say the pitcher would tell us up here that that wasn't great execution, but he definitely had him off balance. That is a pitch in his arsenal that he can go to.
And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away. And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count. It just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Coming to the plate now, Garrett Cooper. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Leo Lopez takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 32, Leo Lopez.
Digging in, Christian Vasquez. He singled his last time up.
The catcher, Christian Vasquez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes. Lopez, originally from New York State. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. The 1-0. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, second baseman, Brock Holt.
Striding into the box, Brock Holt. He's got an RBI despite an 0-for-2 effort to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Inside with the fastball. It's 1-0. Looks like a left-hander up and throwing now in that Marlins bullpen. Two balls and no strikes. Now the 2-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 1 out, nobody on. This is pulled into right, but this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out.
The center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Ready once again, Jackie Bradley Jr. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled away. Down and away, ball 1. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. That's not going to help when the score reads 12-5. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Neil Walker. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, and a borderline call, Matty. I don't know. I got to feel like he's got to build a rapport with this umpire, this AB. See how far he'll go in or out. He can't allow himself to go down looking again.
Here's the first pitch to him. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
The 1-2. Here's Bogarts, the young shortstop. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Here's Starlin Castro, and he fouls this one off. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here's the 0-1. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. The 2-2. Fouled off.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in a wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And it's fouled away. Walker gets his lead at first, nobody out. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think to say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Hit high and deep out to left field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 9 on the year as they push this lead up to 9 now.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Colton Brewer gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Brewer. Next for the Marlins, the left fielder.
In now, Curtis Granderson. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Counts even at 1-1 for Granderson. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike two. The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2. The 2-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Into the box now, Leo Lopez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the sixth. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Right-hander starts to loosen out from the bullpen now. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. Brewer has over 40 innings on his line so far, and when you look at his whip over those innings, it's not a particularly pretty number, over 1.5, so he's often dealing with a lot of traffic on the base paths, unfortunately. Fouled away. And he takes strike three called on the fastball. One gone.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
Striding in, Jorge Alfaro. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Runner at second here with one man out. And that misses. 1-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. One out and a runner on second base. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Into the box, Martin Prado, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. The 0-1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. The 1-2 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. Benintendi will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. We're through 6 full. The Marlins on top, 14-5. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Mookie Betts. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And the pitch. Check swing, called strike, 0-1. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. 1-1 pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2. The 1-2 misses, ball 2. 3-2 now. Another full count offering on its way. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. The next 3-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Granderson on the move, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And the Red Sox have something going. It's a leadoff double.
Yeah, looked like an easy play from where I'm sitting, but I think he took it for granted and basically whiffs on the darn thing, allowing the runner to move to second on a 2-base error.
Standing in now, Rafael Devers, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now. Misses, ball 2. The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Well, you got to love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball, and if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
In now, Xander Bogaerts, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. A 1 pitch on its way. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Throw to the plate, and not in time as the run scores. And the run will score on the wild pitch. My goodness.
Man, this guy's going to get a nickname with the world wild in it if he keeps this up. That's his second wild pitch of the game, and this one cost him a run. Not sure if he got a cleat stuck out there or what, but this one wasn't anywhere near the zone.
0-2 home now to Bogaerts. And wow, tough to lay off the fastball there, but it's 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
This is foul right side. Bases are empty, 1 man out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Ramon Ojeda will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 33, Ramon Ojeda.
Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So 1 run, no hits in the inning, 1 Marlin error, and no one left on base. Bottom of the 7th. Get up and stretch here in Toronto. Miami's out in front, 14-6. Marcus
attention,
Walden
please.
comes on to pitch now,
Now
hoping
pitching
for
for
better
Boston.
results than the other
Number
arms that they've
64,
run out there in this one.
Marcus Walden.
So the lineup flips over and digging in,
Leading
Miguel
off for the
Rojas.
Marlins,
He'll match up with a new
the
pitcher to
shortstop,
begin their half of the
Miguel.
seventh. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And, oh, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1. Here it comes. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. And there's one down now.
Now batting, the right fielder, Brian Anderson.
Stepping into the box, Brian Anderson. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. One out, nobody on. And he looks at a slider in there. 1-1. Inside corner, called as strike 1 and 2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Up next for the Marlins.
For me, check swings are
The
right there
baseman,
next to bang bang plays at
Garrett
first as the most
Cooper.
difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Stepping in now, Garrett Cooper, as he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Two out, nobody on. The next 0-2 is taken for ball 1. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Miami down in order, but they still hold a relatively sizable lead. Now to the plate, Andrew Benintendi. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Benintendi.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that misses, ball 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Under it is Granderson. Run away. Getting late in the day here, and as this has been a long one, we check out our line score to this point. The scoreboard operator is going to sleep well tonight because, as you can see, he's been a pretty busy man through the first 7 and change. So stepping in, Mitch Moreland. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2. Count still at 1-2.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Lifted the other way to left center. Granderson is under it. 2 gone.
Now batting, catcher, Christian Vasquez.
At the plate, Christian Vasquez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Drilled on the ground to short. Throw in time and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Marlins lead it 14-6. Ready now for the Marlins. Neil Walker. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up.
Neil Walker.
First delivery to him on the way. Lifted the other way out to left center. Waiting on it is Benintendi. 1 away.
Now batting, the second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Up next from Miami, Starlin Castro. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a fly ball. Bats on the run, but this will land untouched. The 1-1. Weak grounder back to the mound. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out.
Now batting, no one fielder, Curtis Granderson.
Stepping into the box, Curtis Granderson. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Again, a 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back them off the plate by throwing one inside.
The 2-2. Just hung in there on that one. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he fouls this one off. And the 11th pitch is the charm as he strikes him out to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. They still lead this one by a comfortable margin. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Marlene Garcia comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Now pitching and batting in the 6th spot.
Now at the plate, Brock Holt starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First offering on its way. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Big swing and a miss at the changeup, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. The 2-1 home. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Here it is on 3-1. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Now the 3-2 pitch. Fouled off. Another full count pitch on its way. Line to the right side. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Ready now, Jackie Bradley Jr. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Smoked on the ground left side. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Betts.
Into the box, Mookie Betts. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. Bradley, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now. Here it comes, 0-2.
Nope.
And he'll just waste one there, 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Prado is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Rafael Devers.
In now, Rafael Devers. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike one. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. A runner on first with two away. In the dirt here, and a good idea to hang close at first as he'll make it back easily. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
That is just a great at bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never say die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Ready for another shot now, Xander Bogaerts. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
0-1 count, and the pitch. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Prado looking up. Gone! So a 3-run blast to deep center here. His second home run of the game as they try to claw back. It's a 5-run deficit.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Wei-Yin Chen gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off.
Wei-Yin Chen.
Sam Travis will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Sam Travis.
low for ball one. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 2 home runs and 7 driven in. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses. Chen, 33 years old, comes into the day third in all-star balloting among relievers, so we'll wait and see if he ends up receiving an invite.
Yeah, and you don't want to leave it up to a manager's decision. You want to get in based on the fan vote, and he has a chance to do exactly that if he can make a late push as we head towards the Midsummer Classic.
Here's the 2-1 home. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andrew Benintendi, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
Fastball laid off well below the knees. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Now the 2-1 pitch is laid off up for ball number 3. 3 runs already home here. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Man, they already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
14-9 is the final score here. The Miami Marlins took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Eliezer Hernandez gets the win in relief, his second of the year. David Price gave up a whopping 9 earned runs in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 1 minute. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.